Okay, let's take two. See if this is okay and you can all hear me and see me. We'll get going. Had a little network issue for some reason, don't know why, but there you go. Let's just Abdi, thank you so much. Okay, so before we get into the recap then, let's bring you up to date on passive wise. What have I got for you? A couple of things. First one is there is another OES update for your app, and this is for users of Apple iOS systems. Okay, you need to make sure that you are now on version 1.0.9. okay, there was an update earlier on this morning. Also, if you look in two places, one, the new pop-up in your ecosystem. This is welcoming Dr. I think it's Ayman, A-Y-M-A-N. Is that Ayman or Ayman? Either way, I'm sure I'll find out. Rashid. This is the guy that used to be many years back, and we'll go over the recap for this as well, of Mufareh's teachers a long 30 plus odd years ago. He is now joined ONPASSIVE and is heading up a brand new department within the ONPASSIVE Technologies organization. That is on the pop-up in your ecosystem, and it's also under new updates. I think it's new news, okay, in your ecosystem app. Okay, so if you open up your app, you've got the three lines in the top left-hand side. Click on those and you'll scroll down to the bottom. It's in the news or news updates or new news. I can't remember which one it was, but that's where it is. And to be honest, viewing what they've put up is easier on your app than it is in your ecosystem. So go and have a look at all that. That's just come out for you. You can go and check that out as well. So let's get into the recap then. As always, what do I like doing before we start the recap? And that is body language, mannerisms, all these types of things. I like to really have a look at somebody when they are coming on. Now, especially when we do 360, it's always very interesting to see what our CEO looks like. You know, you can gauge so much from somebody of how they are acting towards you or towards us on screen. And I certainly noticed yesterday that when Mufareh came on, he was like a kid in a candy store. He was all over the place, wasn't he? Beaming, smile. He couldn't contain himself, very excited, and rightly so after the information that he gave us. And it certainly did set the scene, didn't it, of where we were going with this information. Instantly, we all got the "this is going to be good" vibe from our CEO. In the past, we've had maybe not that kind of feel and that vibe from him, but certainly yesterday he gave off this aura, didn't he? This vibe of, I am so excited about what I have got to tell you. And he certainly did not disappoint. So let's get into what he talked about yesterday. 360 seems to really suit him well at the moment, doesn't it? He's a very busy man. He also said that he had to break off from a meeting to come with Mohammed Kamal to the 360 to update us. And it certainly was fantastic to see him. Now, he gave us a tentative date for the new release of OConnect. Okay, now this tentative date is exactly that. Okay, it is not set in stone, guys. We know the score. We know how this works. He has all the best intentions by telling us that by the end of next week, okay, so that is the end of February, I think it's Friday the 29th next week, there should be the new version, new release of OConnect to us and commercially as well. Okay, obviously that is the plan. Okay, so let's not hold him directly to a date. Okay, but one thing's for sure is it is imminent. Okay, it is round the corner. It's not long to wait now at all, is it? So they expect to go live with this by the end of next week. He said everything has been tested already in the background. This is what they've been doing whilst we've been in this period at the moment. Everything's stabilized, all the features that they've been debugged, and it is ready and waiting there for the masses. He also said that the teams have implemented some brand new AI features. And what are those? We know certainly of them. One is the virtual background. Okay, we've been told about this. Also, it's not just a virtual background. Within that virtual background, there is also virtual video background. Can't wait to see that. Have no idea because I've never seen it before, but it sounds really exciting. Also, guys, the first rollout of the auto translation. Now, this for me is the biggest deal so far I've heard for what OConnect is going to be doing. He said there's zero lag on it. So as I'm speaking, the third party can then choose what language they want to read it in for now. Remember, this is the first rollout for this. Okay, and it is going to be speech to text to begin with. Obviously, it's defaulted, so it is me speaking, and whatever my default language is, that's what it will come up in. You can change it, obviously, to whatever preferred language you want. He said there is no lag. Now, for me, this is the game changer. It is opening so many doors for so many people, so many businesses, schools, entrepreneurs, teachers, just absolutely so many things. This is for me a huge deal, and it should be for you guys as well. I am so excited to have a look at this when it comes out. Also, I was really interested in this next part because obviously there is people in the UK that is heading this up. He said we really have now gone all out to help the deaf community. There is one universal language out of over 300. I never knew this, that most of them understand, and we are in progress at the moment to have this general deaf community language implemented within OConnect. There is a department in the UK that's working on this, okay, to translate automatically into sign language. So I'm guessing there's going to be like an AI avatar on your screen doing the sign language. Absolutely amazing. He said, so this is going to be amazing for any teachers, for OCademey, business, lawyers, etc. Okay, these new features that are coming out are really going to start revolutionizing everything that's going on. But there's also another feature that is going to also help with the viral effect of OConnect, which Ash Mufareh has already told us is going to happen, and that is a share document on screen live whilst you are doing it. He actually called it OShare and then corrected himself. Might be called something else, but it is the ability to be able to share documents immediately on screen through the software that we have. No having to upload it onto Dropbox or onto WhatsApp or spreadsheets or anything like that. Straight on the screen. You can give permission individually or for everybody. They can click on it and load it straight off the screen. How amazing is that? We've also several new positions that have been filled as well within the ONPASSIVE corporate side as well. Many of these people that are coming in right now, they are not just customers, okay? They are PhDs and inventors. Okay, we really are now giving so much value to our customer base because of these people who are coming in. We now, you remember when Ash used to say, we will be the hunted. Look what is happening as far as people who want to join ONPASSIVE, to work with ONPASSIVE. Okay, this is done by design. Why are these people coming to ONPASSIVE to work with us? There is only one reason, and that is because they can see behind the curtain. Ash said this last night. He said, the people that we are looking for, we open the doors to them so they can come in and have a look at where we are going and what we are going to be doing. He said it really is remarkable what we are trying to do, and this is all coming about through the people that we have had here already, i.e. Dr. Susan, Mohammed Kamal, etc. People bring people, okay? They can see what we are trying to do and they want to be part of it. And I believe this is exactly where we are getting now our supply base as far as people who are coming into our organization as technicians, as PhD, as inventors, etc. We've also had, he said, a couple of really rough weeks. Not only have we lost partners through sickness, and founders as well, but we also lost technicians, etc. as well. Because why? They actually just didn't fit the mark. You have to be a certain person, don't you, to not only be an affiliate and customer with ONPASSIVE, but also to actually work within ONPASSIVE. It's not a 9 till 5, okay? There is so much expectations from the people who work within ONPASSIVE and from the followers of ONPASSIVE as well. It's not your normal job. It is not your normal business. And this is why some people just don't fit the mold, because they are not used to having to change, flex, adjust, okay? And the bottom line is sometimes people have to be let go. But the good news is we are now getting more and more people who want to be part of ONPASSIVE, and you're seeing this all the time now with the caliber of people that are joining ONPASSIVE. He said we've also been certified by a few major companies. Cisco Technologies, they have been around for a very, very long time. I actually told the story last night with me winning a competition with Cisco WebEx back in the day. They are huge. They are over a 200 billion net company right now. They build so much stuff as far as the tech guys. We are now accredited with them. Another company called COMMENT, they are there as well. I've never heard of them, but there's also 3 other companies as well pending that we are going to be certified with. What is all this doing? Okay, these certifications, collaborations, working alongside, what is all this doing as far as ONPASSIVE is concerned? I can tell you what it's doing. It's adding weight, confidence. It is adding the person on the outside looking in when they see those accreditations from all these companies, the partnerships, amalgamations, all of the rest of it. It really does add weight to what ONPASSIVE is. We are not just an IT tech solution based business. We are a lot more than that, and having these different certifications, accreditations, partnerships, etc., all add weight to what we are all about, you know, and that is exactly why we are doing it. People now are coming to us and asking if they can partner with us, which is absolutely amazing. Also, as you remember, ICANN, Supercars, Magilist, Best Events, all of these people as well, we know all about those as well. Also, there is a major breakthrough as well as far as blockchain technology, okay, and the company is eager to share that with us and explain more about it. Now, obviously, when you mention blockchains, instantly people think of cryptocurrency and coins, all that type of stuff. Well, that cannot be further from the truth. Blockchain technology, okay, is multiverse. It is used in so many areas, basically to track security or to host all of these types of things. Now, blockchain technology is being used for. Why? AI based. It is there because it is user friendly. It's easy to use. Everybody can access it anywhere in the world. It is foolproof, secure, all the rest of it. Obviously, we will find out more about this, but I'll tell you what, that is massive news as far as ONPASSIVE is concerned. If we are looking forward to the future to be able to integrate blockchain technology into the ecosystem and what we are using right now, I've said it's game over many times as far as products are concerned, but putting these extra bits in all of the time as well, it really is amazing what has been going on behind the scenes. We also then heard briefly from our COO, Mohammed Kamal, and it was really good to hear him speaking. He said he's got some really big news, and that is that we are the department who are going to be hosting for the World Police Summit from the 5th to 7th of March. Now, Marty actually showed the video for this. I'm sure it's going to be put up on YouTube. I haven't got it, so I can't show you, but it's amazing that we are now doing this for the Dubai Police Department. Why is it such a big deal? Because this is an international event, okay, with loads of international departments within the police academies, okay, and they have chosen ONPASSIVE to be the most accomplished company to handle this event. So we're doing everything. We're doing the marketing, we're going to be doing the stands, we're going to be doing all of the videoing and the conferencing and absolutely everything to do with that side of things. It's such a good thing. Why? Because of the amount of very sensitive data that has to be used, okay, and they have decided to use ONPASSIVE above all others, and they could have chosen anyone, all right, but because they have already got a partnership with us as a company, they wanted us to do this as well. So more and more partnerships are on our side. Mohammed said this takes major vetting and scrutiny, okay. This was done to qualify us as ONPASSIVE media department to handle this event. This is a very big accomplishment, and it's really stands out above all of the rest from our global competitors. It's a big deal, guys. It really is. He also went on to say the police department in Dubai has invited all other police departments around the world to this summit. It is a huge summit, by the way, guys. This is a very big event, he said. Mr. Kamal and Dr. Susan had many meetings with high officers and police departments in the UAE, and the police have chosen us. He really was over the moon about this accomplishment. You could tell and see exactly how ecstatic he was for having this achievement and ONPASSIVE getting this event. He also said, I want to know how they wanted to know how they could serve us in return for us helping them. I mean, you couldn't make it up, could you, that we are absolutely bowled over to be able to be chosen to do this event, and they're actually saying, well, what can we do for you? They selected us, he said, because they have seen our work and the direction we are heading in. Remember what I said about people having a look behind the curtain, showing the inside of ONPASSIVE? These guys have. They love what they are seeing. He said this is a huge deal, but there is more details to come from it. He says this shows how credible ONPASSIVE is to be asked to be a partner in this event. CEO Mufareh came back on and he told us a story. And this is a story about his early childhood when he was in his teens. He said in 1987, he was introduced to an old style Macintosh computer in Cairo, Egypt. He was overwhelmed, okay, by it, and his desire to know more and more really has fascinated him over the years. He actually went to a competition in Cairo that he'd won. This was in 1987, and the instructors that he met there absolutely blew him away. It got him involved in those early days into computing and the technology that is all behind it. And here we are now, 30 plus odd years afterwards, okay, and look where we are now. That desire to keep on learning, to keep up with technology has never ever left him, and this is where we are now with ONPASSIVE. But this is the part of the story that I absolutely loved. He said some of those IT instructors from 30 years ago are now actually in ONPASSIVE, and one guy in particular, Dr. Ayman, I hope I'm saying that right, Rashid, has joined us, and he is now heading up a brand new department in ONPASSIVE. He says one of the PhDs, he said, is heading up ONPASSIVE. This professor has many degrees under his belt. He's taught in all areas for many years and has built a network of over 4,000 people underneath him or within him. He said to be part of his network is not an easy task. People just don't stack up to his expectation of what people are. So we know there's 4,000, but it could have been 40,000, okay, who have come and gone, but they just didn't make the grade. He said in the field for collaboration, he said this is a massive deal, and we really are being, these people are now being attracted to ONPASSIVE. He said the final words I want to give to you is I am overwhelmed of where we are right now. He said this is an amazing accomplishment and there is so much more to come. Anyway, guys, I'd like to thank our quartet, Janet, Dan, Daryl and Peter, all for the notes. Amazingly quick. They were put out into your OFounders back office under the update section. I hope the recap has helped you to excite once again of where we are in ONPASSIVE, what is going to come. We've been saying it for a long time. Many of us have been saying, if you know only 10%, that is such a fraction of what is going to be coming in ONPASSIVE. Time-wise, yes, we all want things a little bit faster than they are happening. Of course, that's nature, that's natural instinct. But one thing is for sure, you could not be in a better position than being a founder, an affiliate, or a customer in ONPASSIVE Technologies. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. I won't go over to the chat for today, okay, which is normal for the recaps. But I'll see you all tomorrow, same time, same place, 11 a.m. Eastern or 7 p.m. for the UK. Anyway, guys, have a great day. I hope you are still buzzing from yesterday. I certainly am. And I can't wait to hear more of what is coming our way. That's it from me. Bye for now.